Hey, Soloists, Agent Solo, Matt Rice here, running through what's called the Gamefound Feast, the winter edition. There was recently a stream that like Alex Radcliffe and a few others from Gamefound did, talking about upcoming games. I'm just going to talk about some solo ones here that I've looked at that clip and I've had a quick read through things. Just want to quickly show you the solo games that are coming up. These are all like upcoming games to Gamefound that I imagine probably paid a bit more advertising or something to try and get mentioned here. But just out of curiosity, I had a look through and I was like, okay, what's coming up for the solo reason? Um, I talked about how good their 2024 was. And the stream here, if you really want to watch it again as well. Gothic is the first one to come up on the list here. A Shadow's Quest. This is loosely based, or I'm not sure how tightly based it is, from an RPG game, PC game from about 20 years ago, 25 years ago. So it says here, enter the Valley of Mines in a Gothic Shadow's Quest players Shadow, aspiring to make a name in the colony, alone or with friends. So it's 1 to 4, I think, players. Face deadly foes, complete quests, and shape your character's destiny. Will you master swordplay, magic, or archery? The choice is yours. Make sure to follow the project. So I'm not going to tell you though, not whether you want to. It's up to you. I'm just showing that what solo ones are coming up. So I clicked on it. It's by THQ Nordic. Now THQ, and that sort of symbol reminds me of like if for those that are, there's a very small sect of my people watching, but if you've ever played WF No Mercy on Nintendo 64, that was THQ. I'm not sure if that's related or not. It looks very similar. So what we've got, so this is just like a preview. So it isn't the actual campaign yet, just a preview before it comes up. Same as all of these. Immerse yourself in the epic world of one of the most influential RPGs of all time. Well, to be honest, I never heard of it until I looked at this. So it wasn't super influential. I've heard of RuneScape and a few others around the same era, RPG-wise, but not Gothic. Okay, so what we've got here, just quickly flick through. There's always people commenting on the top of these because it's previews. 1 to 5 players, it says. This is what it looks like on the table looks things. Looks a bit more bare bonesy, but with some minis. So it looks like little, I'm not sure what these are, whether they're pen or paper. It's interesting to see in previews what they're thinking of. These might actually be standees, not minis, which is good news. For people like me that like their standees. Exclusivity talks about. You get 6-sided dice if you're following here. What it is. So 2001. There we go. You know, this is the way to go. Like if it's an unknown, like lesser known sort of video game, maybe that's better. That does better because otherwise, other games like like Heroes 3 and Darkest Dungeon, a few others. Some people have been disappointed with the games themselves. Even though Heroes 3, I've still got to do my top 10 in 2024, but I think it might reach it. I actually like it. Anyway, I digress. Apparently, you could play it as a Game Master mode or solo co-op mode. It says there's going to be 2 different modes. Anyway, so that's that one. Let's go back. The next one that's soloable is Sword and Sorcery. It's back. In fact, it's the Immortal Soul, the original campaign that I want to put on Teburu. For those that are familiar with Teburu, it's like a digital system. So a digital board game. Like they're trying to integrating like app and board game together on the same board. It will be expensive. I've seen other Teburu things come up. I've yet to play a Teburu game. Explore Sword and Sorcery in a whole new way with the Teburu system. This co-op dungeon crawl for 1 to 5 players features dynamic storytelling, automated gameplay, and thrilling surprises. The Talon Coast needs heroes. So we go to that one. The return of the original cast of Immortal Souls characters in a brand new campaign. I wouldn't mind the new campaign for Souls or Sorcery, but maybe it has to be a Teburu. Adaptation of fantasy game from the Teburu system. Brand new, specifically designed campaign, specifically designed. So maybe you have to have the Teburu system to play the new campaign. Already have Immortal Souls. That's me. No need to buy miniatures again. Just upgrade them to smart miniatures with the upgrade kit. Okay, so it fits it with like some kind of chip thing. That's what they've got so far. Yeah, I'd be curious about that. I'm not sure about the Teburu system. If it's a new campaign, I wouldn't mind getting somehow. Yeah. Some people, this guy says, if done right, it could be great. I mean, that's like anything. I don't know. Yeah, it might be just expensive. That's what I've noticed with Teburu before. Anyway, next one. So there is a new board game table. I'm not going to click on that one, but I guess it applies to anyone. It's interested in board game tables. This is an RPG. I don't necessarily cover RPGs unless it's very solvable. Ascendancy. So an expansion Ascendancy is coming. So it's a 4X game that's solvable. That's only just delivering right about now. I think people said I've seen a picture of it of someone playing it, whether that's delivering or someone got it early. Expand your kingdom with Ascendancy Underworld, the ultimate expansion of the 4X fantasy meets worker placement game. Explore dynamic maps, exploit riches, forge tech trees, and upgrade everything. Anoint champions, manipulate rivals, and dominate your foes. So we take a close look at that one. The 1 to 6 players. So, yep. 4X, get a free gift. Delve deeper. The world has changed up to 6 players. I think this is what too much before because I didn't think solo was it was soloable, but I don't think it was its main focus. And it just didn't. When I've seen a playthrough of it, it just didn't seem for me. It didn't seem quite to gel with me. But there's certain cool things like these skills here. So that seemed kind of cool. Discover mysterious ley lines. Underworld. More of everything love from the core game, it says. Journey a fully dynamic map. Exploits riches, expand your power. Exterminate your rivals. It says he's solid with no compromises. We'll see what happens with the campaign. Successful delivery. I think it's just recently delivered. All right, next up. Nanty Nucking's 2 to 4 players, so I'm not going to look at that one. Dark Rituals. Malleus Maleficarum reprints. Jeez, a bit hard to read that one. Defend villages or lead the legions of darkness in Dark Rituals Malleus Maleficarum. This 1 versus many game for 1 to 5 players. So it's 1 versus many. So there must be a way to automate it though. Solo, co-op, and competitive modes. So we clicked on that one. It says here 2 to 5 players. Interesting. A solo mode is also available where the Witchmaster battles game-controlled heroes. Where the Witchmaster. Oh. So you're playing as the bad guy. Solo mode. Interesting. So it definitely says 2 to 5 though here, doesn't it? So I don't think the focus is solo. But it looks like it's soloable. It's a 2-player battle box game. Star Side is also 2-player. Same as this one. NASA, Dead the Unknown. This is an RPG. This is 2 to 6 players. Star Realms got a new one coming out, but that's. I know there's a solid mode for Star Realms, but this one, it says when I clicked on it, it says 2 to 4 players. So it's like a new base set. Yeah, that's what we got. And we also got some of these. It says here, still hungry after the feast. Dive into these exciting projects. And let's talk about these. These ones must be coming up soon as well. It's got Ark Nova, the 3rd edition, which is also solvable. 3rd edition, 3rd edition. To celebrate Ark Nova's number 3 overall ranking in BGG. Official big box accessory expansion. Plan and build a modern, scientifically managed zoo to cooperate conservation projects. So exclusive. That's what we got there. We also got Blasphemous. This is from Ludus Magnus Studio that did Black Rose Wars. And there's another game that they did that I can't remember off the top of my head. Sona Tempore. I think they did it too. So this is based on a video game. I'll be curious. So that's a preview up now. I think this is on the Switch too. I've got a Nintendo Switch, and I'm pretty sure I've seen this on the Switch. I've not played the video game for this. But there's a lot there to look at, minis-wise and stuff for them. And Ludus Magnus Studios do a lot of minis. That looks interesting from the board point of view. The character, okay. Interesting. I'll be checking that one out soon. And the last one I'm going to show you before my baby cries out to me. Massive Darkness is coming out with a new one. So keep an eye out for that one. I think it's an expansion for the Massive Darkness 2. I think it's integratable. You should read through that one. That's all. I'll leave it there. That's the feast that's come up. So to crush your gaming thirst, play solo.